G'day, welcome back to another episode as we continue our journey around Australia. This episode we spent some time in Esperance with some friends and their family on their grain farm just north of Esperance. Spend a few days there doing that and then we get a good look around Esperance as well. We then head off from Esperance, we start to get towards the Great Australian Bight. We head up to Norseman and then over the next couple of days we go from Norseman to Cocklebiddy. The whole trip from Esperance to Cocklebiddy is about 644 k's and we crack day 90 on our adventure around Oz.
We're Port Macquarie.
Port Macquarie, I live in Port Macquarie.
It's amazing how many people have got something to do with Port
Some
Macquarie.
sort of connection to Port Macquarie.
Yeah.
It's so
I
funny.
live in Port Macquarie. I am Penrith, born and bred.
Oh, right.
Oh, really? Do you mind if I film?
Yeah, I came here for a 2-week holiday 26 years ago.
Wow.
Right.
I never left.
Do you set up here every day?
Thursday to Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, this is my little spot.
Right.
I can't complain.
That's a lovely spot. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's nice here. You got the bean bags and the chairs.
yeah, that's the ladies' touch, mate. Immersion, we've got away, go, guys.
This morning we're off from Esperance up to Salmon Gums. It's about an hour drive up the road where our friends have a farm there. We met them about 20 years ago. I've seen them a few times since and they've always said come up during harvest time. And our timing was perfect. They were halfway through it.
Geez, you wouldn't want to walk in front of that, would you?
No, you'd be asking for trouble. That's the back reel that's spinning around, throwing it back on. In front of that, you have your knife and your fingers. Cut up against.
That's it. And then you see what's left.
Jeez.
Yeah, it takes it all, doesn't it? So, this will do 40 tonne now.
Wow. So I've seen plenty of favour beans on the way up.
You
Sort of
would
the
have
dark.
Yes, yeah, they go real black when they die.
Yeah. This is like what we call a RAS at sea, replenishment at sea, where you pump and fuel to each other. It's very naval orientated, this stuff. Now I see what he's talking about. So he does make as many chases you does he generally, or you're behind each other.
So, it's a 25 tonne bin.
Yep.
So, if mine's got 11 and I've got 9, it's alright, so he's going to be quick.
He's what we call keeping station. We had a great day at the farm, and a big shout out to Michael and Grant for taking Tracy and I around in the harvesters. It's a bit of a well-oiled machine, the way they do things, the coordination that goes on from getting it into the harvester, transferring it, and then getting into the trucks and then down to the depot. It's the Maganottis, our friends there, are fourth generation farmers. They've got about 4,400 hectares overall, which is about 11,000 acres. And it's quite a technical activity with lots of analysis on the grain when it reaches the depot. But thanks team, it was a great day. We enjoyed having a bit of a drive around all the beaches at Esperance. It's a very rugged coast, a very beautiful coast. After an action-packed 5 days, we bid farewell to Esperance and headed towards Norseman. After checking into our hotel, it was a quiet day. We decided to head up the hill to where gold was reportedly first discovered in Norseman. A prospector's horse is actually credited with discovering gold at Norseman, and the horse's name was Hardy Norseman. And apparently he walked along and somehow the hoof kicked a rock or something like that, and there was gold. And that's how the legend began.
Oh, the bloody flies are bad. Oh, shocking, isn't it?
We're here at Norseman. It's about 7:45 in the morning and we're about to start the trek across the Nullarbor. Here's the exciting bit. We're only going as far as Cocklebiddy tonight, which is about 440 kilometres. Possible shower and thunderstorms later on today, but at the moment it all looks still pretty good. So that's
We missed a few things around our trip, and this is one of them, the 90 mile straight sign. We went straight past it on our way towards Cocklebiddy.
Right, we're at Cocklebiddy and this is our room. Actually better than I expected. Better than the donger, just that we don't have glass in our window, it's boarded up. Obviously you can't get glass replacements very easy.
Oh, right. I thought that might be just the sun.
No, I think ours is busted and they couldn't replace it.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks very much for joining us again. In the next episode, we continue east as we head to Eucla and the old telegraph station. Some trips for yesteryear for me. We continue to hit the Nullarbor and cross the Nullarbor, and we stay at the Nullarbor Roadhouse. We visit the Great Australian Bight, get some great shots there. Put up with a fair bit of wind as well, and we end up in Streaky Bay in South Australia, which is a beautiful spot. See you next week.